Good evening, everybody. Today we are talking about measuring the volume of a regular solid body. In this method, we use the cylinder and the water to measure the volume of a regular solid body by the displacement method. The steps for this method: we'll get the water, we put it in the cylinder, and we measure the volume of this water. Let's say in this one, roughly about 600 milliliter. V1 here. Then when we put this rock or any solid object that doesn't dissolve in the water, it will rise up to this limit. It is roughly about 800 milliliter. 800 here represents the total volume for the stone and the water together. So we will get the volume for the stone by subtracting V2 minus V1. V2 represents, as I said, the stone and the water. V1 represents the water's volume only. $800 minus 600, so it's 200 milliliter or 200 cubic centimeter. When you read these volumes, when you try to record these volumes, you must follow these findings. You look horizontally to the lower point of water. When you look to the water, you'll find something like curvy. So we will look for the lower point in this case horizontally, not up, not down. This one is wrong, this one is wrong. So this way of looking is a correct method for measuring the volume for this liquid. Then record the second reading, which is the total volume. Then we subtract the two readings, as I said, V2 minus V1. Let's see an experiment for this one. When we look to this experiment, we'll see the cylinder is filled with an amount of water. The volume of water here is about roughly 55 cubic centimeter. Now we'll play the video and we'll see the rise in the water when we put the solid object in it. Observe carefully. You see here, this battery makes the water rise up to a level. Level of water becomes here roughly about 62 cubic centimeter. So V2 for the total volume, 62 cubic centimeter. To get the volume for this battery, V for the battery equal V2 minus V1, V2 which is the total volume, V2 which is the volume of water only. 62 minus 55, 7 cubic centimeter. Now we will measure also the volume of a regular solid body, but in this case it is different. The beaker is filled completely with water. So when we put this object in the water here will be pushed out as we see in this experiment. All this stone has a volume, and this volume pushes the water out by an equal amount that equals its volume. So in the next step, this spilled water, we will collect it. Drop by drop. We'll put it in another beaker here. Then we will get the cylinder and we put this water in it and record its volume. The volume here is roughly 25 cubic centimeter. So from this experiment, the spilled water equals the volume of a regular solid body. And that's for today. See you soon.